We are back again, rolling with Ryan, and this is my reaction channel. Thank you for everyone that has tuned in. I have gotten over in the last week. I probably got like 100 subscribers, and I'm excited about that. And I'm really just seeing the positive energy. I'm seeing a lot of people. I seen a few people like unsubscribe to me, yo, and it's crazy. It's like, why are these people? Why are y'all unsubscribing to me, yo? Why are y'all doing this? You know what I mean? Like, it's happening though. I mean, it is what it is. But I definitely, it's much appreciated, yo. I'm gonna give a few people shout outs here that's done it. Nah, not that important. Let's get into this video here. This is I try to keep a balance between like intense videos and non-intense videos. I try to keep a balance of it just for my own sake, keeping my own positive energy to a good place. But I mean, it's difficult because there's a lot of stuff in this world and there's a lot of topics that just needs to be talked about. And again, I try to be as upfront and honest with you as possible with certain things. But we're gonna go ahead and watch this video. And this is something that's happened in Portland. This happened, I believe, last night. This dropped last night.
Dominating headlines here and across the country. The ongoing protests in downtown Portland. Last night, we saw one of the largest crowds that we've seen in a while gathered outside the federal courthouse. Again, federal officers fired tear gas after demonstrators shot off fireworks. One person was also stabbed downtown near Southwest 3rd and Salmon. Portland police say that they have made an arrest, but we don't have an update on that person's condition. Now, Portland is bracing for another night of protests. KGW's Art Edwards joins us live downtown. Art.
Brittany, people are already starting to gather downtown right across the street from the federal courthouse. You can see them down there. Not a very large crowd at this point, but they are gathering down there, and we hear some music from them. A little bit earlier today, the Assistant U.S. Attorney for the Oregon District, Craig Gabriel, and also a spokesperson for the Department of Homeland Security, talked a little bit about what's been going on here in Portland. They gave sort of an update of what's been happening over the last few days in Oregon or here in Portland. They say that 60 people have been arrested or detained since early July here in Portland. They said that there have also been a number of federal officers who have been injured during the protests as well. Now, Mr. Gabriel said when he was giving his remarks that they are okay with the idea that people are protesting, but they say that what they don't want is for people to begin to damage property. He said they condemn the ongoing violence against police officers and against property. He went on to say that if the protesters don't try to damage or destroy the fence that is surrounding the federal courthouse right now, that officers will have no need to go outside the fence or to leave the federal property. That is something that's been happening on a nightly basis lately when late in the evening, the federal officers end up going outside the fence and trying to disperse the crowd. Generally, what they've done is declare it a riot at that point. So back out here live, there are some people who are gathering out here already at this hour. We expect that there's going to be another large crowd outside of the federal building.
Yo, I'm so done with people talking about like I'm so done with police officers having a problem with their own being hurt, but not having a problem when the citizens. I don't even want to make it about them and us. I don't want to even do that. But I'm just so I am like done with hearing that same rhetoric being spewed. Is like, oh, y'all are attacking our police officers. Our police officers are afraid. Do you not think that we are afraid? Have you watched the countless videos of armless individuals with no weapons on them who are being killed, who are being murdered? We want justice. We want to know that we can feel safe when you are around and know that you have something to lose. It took George Floyd face against the concrete, cold body laying against the ground for you to even hear a whisper. And you get surprised when people are protesting. You get surprised when people are looting. You get surprised when people are burning down police stations, burning down Wendy's. I went to the courthouse the other day, yo, because I had an incident with the police officer that happened where I was dehumanized, I was disrespected, and I came to realize there's nothing that I could do about it because I didn't get killed, I didn't get physically harmed. The officer got out his car and put his hand on his gun. At the time, I was a manager and I was supposed to be speaking to him. I came up to his vehicle to figure out what was happening. When I went to the courthouse, I spoke with several people trying to figure out who the officer was. I believe his badge number was 3. I was unsure because it happened a while ago. Because I worked at the job at the time, I had to deal with the police directly, so I didn't feel like it was smart for me to be dealing with them at the time. Now I realize I should have done something at the moment. I should have handled that situation at the moment. But hey, we can't go back. But something I asked them, do you know how many lynchings happened in Mississippi? Do you know how many recorded lynchings happened in Mississippi? Well, I'll go ahead and tell y'all. It's 654 recorded lynchings. That's individuals being hung up in trees, individuals being burned alive. They're worried about police stations and Wendy's being burned down. This is dark. Like, this is deep. This is deep rooted of Americans' lack of an ability to identify with what has happened, what has been done. Yeah, I really y'all probably don't believe me, bro. I do not like talking about these topics, yo. I really do wish I could just like have fun in all my videos and just chill and just be like, ha ha, kiki, you know what I'm saying? But I just sometimes I feel like there are people that are not informed with the actual issues. And in my mind, this is the best way for me to inform people. I think I have a gift to the world um, for a lot of specific things. Maybe this is not the thing I'm supposed to be doing. Maybe because I don't want to always keep it on this level of. I love positivity, yo. I love good energy, yo. I love talking to people. I love learning about people, yo. So I don't want to always have to have this conversation. So Dave Chappelle said something. I think it was at this Mark Twain Award. He said, "Sometimes you have to be, I don't know the exact animal, but you have to be a wolf in order to be like, I think it's like the rabbit that you are, just like another animal that's, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a soft, creature. Sometimes you have to do that in order to, we have to have these horrible discussions in order for us to have those good discussions in the future. If someone's life is not secured, if someone's freedom, if someone's justice is not secured, how can we have well, we can, but it's very difficult to have a conversation about spirituality or meditation or to laugh. I mean, and I'm gonna still try because that's just me. But y'all, I really do appreciate y'all for watching. For real. I really do appreciate y'all watching, and I love everyone out here. Like I have genuine love for everyone that watches my videos and everyone that supports. I mean, that's pretty much it.